Greetings all, Vanna here for Sagittarius's weekend message. Sagittarius, if you wanted a personal reading or to purchase my crystal intention jewelries, you can visit my website right here. The first two cards that came out for you are Speaking Your Word, Voice, and Lake Depth. Now, I love this so very much because these two cards together really bring a lot of movement and power. The words that you say, not only do they carry a deep meaning, but they resonate very deeply to the core of people. And it might not even be like you're a public speaker or you're standing and talking about like really huge issues, but you are an incredible person to talk to when people have problems. And I want you to make sure that you have someone to talk to when you have problems. But also remind you that your words carry so much power. They have an impact on people and have already impacted people. I promise you, if you look back on your life, you will see how the words that you said affected someone. Whether that effect be a positive or negative impact, that is not for me to say. What I can say is that they've made it very clear that your throat chakra is a very powerful asset and tool for you here in this realm, Sagittarius. Spirit, is there a reason that Sagittarius's throat chakra is so active here in the earthly realm? Thank you. Groundedness, gravity. You are a very real person and you're not afraid to say the real thing, even if it makes a lot of other people uncomfortable. That is because you know that there is going to just be more problems if these things go unsaid, if it goes unaddressed. You very much are the person we need right now in this world to speak about the issues, to speak about the problems that are occurring, the problems that have continued to occur in this world, Sagittarius. I am honestly in awe of your energy. With power and volcanoes in reverse, I don't feel like it's stating that you don't have power. I feel like it's stating that you are aware of your power and you aren't afraid of it, but you do take cautions to keep things in check. And give a personal example here. When you speak in emotion, it carries so much heavier of an impact. Your energy exchange is more intentional. And so there were two girls when they were very young. The older girl was a very powerful witch. Even at her age, she had very strong, close access to this magic that we all have access to. And her little sister had always been very spiteful of her. It was just how their family grew up. But the little sister was very pretty, while the older sister was not as so aesthetically pleasing. And one day, when the little sister pushed the older sister too far, the older sister stated in her anger, "One day your blonde hair will turn brown, your eyes will go bad, and you will be fat and unhappy, just like I am." And that did happen, and had carried through into their adult life. There is an example of how magic has always been ingrained into us, is a part of us, and when you are aware of its power, you have to keep yourself in check. You have to keep yourself in a balanced state, because I was having this conversation with my mom earlier. The Avatar, as in Last Airbender, he knew he was strong and he had to do a lot of work to keep himself from hurting someone because the sheer amount of power. And I feel like this is something that is true for you, Sagittarius. Maybe you have hurt people in the past with your words. Maybe you have spoken out of anger and said something that you may have meant or felt in that moment, but carried a lot heavier impact react because of what you said or how you said it or the fact that it was you that said it. I feel like there is some healing that Sagittarius needs to be going through right now, and that's why we have the Expand card coming out here, being paired with Break Free. There is a sense of shame or guilt that Sagittarius is applying to themselves because they think they have done someone wrong, or they think that they have ruined someone's position in their life. And I want you to understand, my love, that life is never certain. We are never promised any one thing. We do our best until we know better, and then we try to do better. If you are feeling remorseful for actions that you have done in the past, that is active shadow work. You're already on the first step towards releasing that energy and releasing yourself from that burden. You can change. Oh my God. You are worth changing. You may have made a mistake in the past. You may have done something that truly hurt someone. But you have done a lot of learning. You have done healing, and you are worth giving yourself this next chance, speaking from your experience, so maybe others who have faced your challenges will have a little more support and a little more resources. Your voice is still powerful. Do not speak in spicy words. Temper the anger, yes, of course. But please do not lay this guilt and shame upon yourself, because it is unnecessary. You are worthy and deserving of so much. Do not let the awareness that you have for the mistakes you make in your past be these shackles that chain you to the idea that you don't deserve a new future. Have a beautiful day, Sagittarius.